Welcome back to another Real Talk Reaction. This was for The Office, Season 5, Episode 19. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell as well. Keep telling your friends to tell another friend to come on over to the channel. We got shows and movies. Thanks.
A couple comments from the last episode, starting with executive producer Monica, who says, in defense of Dwight not going with Michael, we just saw 2 episodes ago Michael wanting Dwight to get fired in place of him. So it seems kind of selfish on Michael's part to ask Dwight to join his non-existing company and everyone else for that matter. Joey says, indeed, what a risky move for Pam to join Michael Scott's new paper company. Let's see if this pays off for her. Michelle says, great episode. Hate Michael being cut off when he tries to say goodbye. Love seeing Pam run after him. In Michael's defense with Dwight, he said it was just a seed of an idea and definitely shouldn't pressure in any way. They both seemed to be avoiding of it. Executive producer E says, I know this is controversial, but I really like Charles. I think since the party was still being planned and it wasn't a normal birthday party, it should have been circled in on by Michael, David, and Charles. Charles is just a square covering for square pegs. Meanwhile, Michael has spent time ripping holes in the box to put everyone in. And the last comment's from Nate, who says,
I had to do. He stepped in and took charge. That's what being a man is. And earlier today, I was freaking out. Pam stepped up. She was the man.
Back at the paper company.
Don't think a woman can be a man? Well, started my very own paper company right here in the building. If I were you, Charles Meyer, I would watch your step.
But now it's
Michael
Michael's
Scott
got
paper
paper.
company.
What's the E now?
Full of ass on Dunder Mifflin. Actually, a 6-pack. We're going to open a 6-pack right now. You scared?
Okay, so they don't own the building, yeah. That's a bunch of companies in there.
No, they hadn't finished putting it on.
Okay. Alright, that was episode 19 of The Office, and yeah, so I was wondering how we're going to do this. We're going to have 2 different worlds going on at the same time, but I'm liking that the writers decided to, let's bring Michael at least back in the same building so we can at least be still close together with the others. So now we know shenanigans will almost definitely ensue at this point because they're just upstairs from Michael now, and Michael's gonna be up there all the time, and vice versa shit going on. That was smart that they're in a building already with multiple companies, and there was one room available in the basement somewhere, and it works. That's gonna be awesome that we got that going on. So I can tread these waters and live with that right there. The soccer thing, that was brilliant for everybody in the office to try to do to appease to the boss Charles. But Jim, he's a maker of his own demise every single time. He does this to himself.
But the point is, what's really funny about this is that he's never in this situation.
Right. This is very awkward for Jim.
He's always able to navigate and manipulate the situations to his benefit because of the Michaels and the Dwights of the world.
He can't do it now.
He can't do that with Charles.
Yeah, he can't do it now. So when he tries to double down and be like, I don't watch soccer, I play. So, okay, come on. Prove me wrong.
Right.
God damn it. Because normally he can get away with that with Michael because Michael's so slow. But yeah, while this was going, I was like, I feel Pam. I'm out. Deuces. Michael making all the wrong decisions that we did not even talk about at all, and nobody is willing to support him. Why am I here? But Michael saved the day at the end right there with that. So I thought that was a great little bit speech that he threw out at Pam, and it worked. So we'll see how this thing ensues. So a pretty good episode, and let's see how we end this thing off.
So I absolutely love the awkwardness that Jim is facing ever since Charles showed up. It's just, it's nice to see that he's being put to the test as far as humbled, exactly. As far as getting. This is what it's like in the real world. All the shenanigans you've been pulling, although hilarious and I absolutely love and can't wait to see more of, doesn't work in every setting. Doesn't work for every boss. So it's really funny and uncomfortable to see him trying to navigate the space, and I appreciate the show for doing it. The whole soccer thing was great too. The fact that Andy was the one that came up with it is perfectly aligned with his character as well. So all of that worked for me. Bringing back Ryan, I didn't see coming at all.
No.
Hilarious. So well
His
done. The
blonde hair.
fucking tan, the blonde tips, him in the bowling alley claiming he makes 60,000. Like, all of it is so freaking well written. I cannot with his character. Like, if you told me way back when Ryan was first introduced that this is where we would be, I would never believe you.
Yeah.
It's insane. Like,
He did a great job,
his
Ryan.
character development is out of this
It's
world.
a roller coaster, boy.
So yeah, I loved the balance this episode, specifically between Pam and Michael. I liked Pam, trying to hold the grounds as far as keeping everything together when Michael was freaking out, and her specifically saying, some people, when another person's freaking out, it makes another person calm. And I feel like they reversed those roles towards the end of the episode. And I thought it was really sweet and endearing, the speech that Michael gave Pam, like his motivational speech. It just like made me like him so much more in that one moment, and to see him come through with finding an office, even though it was like a clear struggle for him with his ego. The fact that he sacrificed his ego to make sure Pam felt secure was just a really great moment. It was a really great way to end this episode. And I really thought this was going to be a one-off as far as this whole, like, them quitting and potentially... I didn't think that this was going to progress and continue. So this is exciting, especially to your point that they're all under the same building now again, too. You can see how this can continue to progress while still having the dynamics that we love about this show. So I'm excited. I didn't know this is going to continue down this plot, but I'm excited to explore it and see where it goes. So great episode. Can't wait to see the next one.
All right, well, look, thank you guys again for watching another Real Talk reaction for The Office Season 5, Episode 19. And until next time, people.